it. You find us once again in Broadbottom Station car park. It's time for stage 8 of the GM Ringway. We've got over 12 miles today from here to Greenfield, and highlights include 2 lovely old lanes with panoramic views across the Etherow and Dove Valleys, an ancient seeming track that climbs into the Peak District National Park by an old stone bridge, a brief trackless section to the appropriately named Wilderness, breathtaking views of Saddleworth Chew Valley, and a leisurely finish by a Chew Peace plantation, the only remaining area of older mixed woodland close to Dove Stone Reservoir. All that in store. Right, it is going to be something of a hike because the route directions does state this stage should only be attempted independently by experienced walkers with good map reading and navigation skills in conditions of good visibility. Well, we've got the good visibility at least. So, yeah, it also says, note that parts of the trail may be damp, muddy and slippery at any time of the year, especially after periods of wet weather, like we've just had for the last 4 or 5 days straight. So, that's what's in store. Let's get underway.
Okay, Graham. Let's do it.
Now, I mentioned that the directions for this walk suggested it was going to be navigationally challenging, but the good thing is I've seen a lot in the press the last few weeks about the GM Ringway is becoming a thing because they've just about finished the signposting for half of the route, which conveniently starts from Marple. So hopefully we're not going to get too lost today.
over halfway in to today's stage, and that hill dragged on a bit, but this is the end of the climbing for today's stage. It's the highest point of today's leg, and it's also the highest point of the entire GM Ringway. This is the wilderness. This is roughly 460 metres above sea level, and that's quite an achievement really, given that the next two legs of the Ringway follow the Pennine Way over Stand Edge and Blackstone Edge respectively. Sorry, spoiler alert for next time, but none of them as high as this, and we've got a spectacular view back over towards the city centre. Also, it's a slight misnomer, called the wilderness, but it's right under the flight path into Manchester Airport, so we need planes going overhead every minute, so it's not that wildernessy. It's lovely anyway. Right, onwards to where are we going? Greenfield, that's the one. Greenfield railway station at the end of stage 8 of the GM Ringway. James has just sloped off to the railway across the road for a pint, which is where I'm going as soon as I finish speaking. It's been a good old day today, I've enjoyed it. Complete contrast to the last few stages, which rather meandered around, going a long way to not very far in actual distance terms. Yeah, today's stage was no nonsense, straight to the point. It was, we're starting from here, we're going to there, here's a straight line, and never mind about the big hill that's in the way. And I rather enjoyed that. In terms of the wayfinding difficulties and the muddiness that it talked about, it wasn't anywhere near as bad as it could have been. I was surprised actually. A bit muddy towards the end and a bit tricky navigationally over the wilderness. But I rather enjoyed the challenge of getting across there. Maybe if it was a bit wetter or a bit mistier I wouldn't have done so much, but it was good today. And I hope you've enjoyed watching it. As ever, thanks for watching and I hope you can join me next time. Till then, bye.